Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to continue our story with Ella, and obviously let's head back to Ella. The past few months have been a trip. I made it through fighting zombie mummies, jetting overseas for the first time, and acing an odd experience with the pyramids. Plus, I did it all with Alec Brian Knox, which means I can do this. I can walk back into high school again. Nearby, happy students chatter away. Everyone looks like regular teenagers in school uniforms. They aren't. Sure, there's the occasional human in the mix. Still, most students are magicorum. I spy wares, fairies, and magic users in the crowd. Alec waits across the walkway. As usual, he's swamped with his many admirers. Everyone knows his glass slipper ball takes place on Valentine's Day. Right now, all the buzz is about the school's autumn masquerade. Word is, whoever Alec takes to that will certainly be his bride. I try not to think about it too much. Brian Knox stands nearby. Her head leans on his shoulder as a parade of wares march by them both. Basically, Brian Knox are the total power couple of the shifter community now. Their buds, Hollywood and Abe, keep bowing and calling them Your Majesties. And considering how Knox is a no warden of magic, that makes sense. Bry is no slouch in the power department either. Wears sensi stuff, and it makes them submit. Sadly, it's not the same deal with the Fae. I spent my whole life hiding the fact that I'm a warden of Fae magic. As of today, only Alec Brian Knox know the truth. And after our experience at the pyramids, I lost a lot of my power. So why am I purposely hanging out with the Fae by attending this school? There's only one reason I'm here. And he's chatting up fans across the walkway. I'm so screwed. A group of seniors walk by. Everyone calls them the Three Seasons, mostly because they're named autumn, winter, and spring. There used to be the Four Seasons, but some graduated last year. There's no missing their whispers, mostly because they're not trying to keep their voices too low. She doesn't even have wings. How did she get in Westlake Prep anyway? Oh, I heard it's because the shifters feel sorry for her. On reflex, my hands fall into face. I'm half fairy, so you think I like my kind. Yet outside of my mother, I haven't met anyone from the fairylands who doesn't suck. Fry steps to my side. What's wrong? What makes you ask that? This is one of my best tricks, by the way. Answer a question with another question. It's a great way to avoid communicating anything that's a downer. And Bry's so smiley today, I'd hate to rain on a happy parade. When we first started school, Bri was relegated to studying in the basement. A long story. Now she's in regular shifter classes and the equivalent of a queen. No one deserves happiness more than Bri does. Come on, Bri sighs. I consent your worry. You can. Weird. Don't avoid the question, Ella. I know most of your tricks. You taught them to me. When she next speaks, her voice is very low. What are you anxious about? I have a few ideas. Anxious? Me? No way. I can handle the no-wing comments. Bri gasps. The fairies are teasing you about not having wings. All day long. You have shifter hearing. I figured you knew. Knox steps up. Now his nose is telling him there's trouble. What's wrong? I'm fine. You guys get back to your scene. Knox frowns. You're worried that magic isn't a return to the world, yeah? This time I answer a question with another question, but it's not on purpose. What? We had all those adventures in Egypt, says Bri. That should have boosted the number of magicorum around. Or made the ones over here more powerful, adds Knox. That hasn't happened. I just guessed that's what was bugging you. Bri and I, we talk about it all the time. The bell rings. The signal is to enter the school. We all wear enchanted bracelets that hide our true nature. On exterior, Westlake Prep looks like a brownstone with a short flight of steps leading to a single wooden door. The students look like humans too, yet once you cross that threshold, the glamour vanishes. Everyone's outfit changes. The shifters wear leather. The magic users all sport robes. The fairies dress in neon outfits with contrast to their wings. As I step across the threshold, my own ensemble transforms as well. And all of a sudden, I'm in jeans and a t-shirt. There's no need to dress like the rest of the fairies if I'm not going to fit in. I might as well be comfortable. Once again, I wonder why I'm here. My gaze snaps to find Alec in the crowd. He's chatting up a group of no less than 6 girls. His eyes find mine. He gives me the barest of winks. I nod, blush, and hurry off to the Fae section of the school. My first class of the day is Fae history. Turns out, everything I learned in my online classes was human stuff. Here at Westlake Prep, we learn about the Magicorum. Even so, most of this stuff I already knew from surfing Magiweb. When you retrieve magical jewels, learning comes along for the ride. I enter the classroom. Like everywhere else in this section, it's painted in neon colours. Green in this case. Loopy golden desk chairs line the floor. I slip into one in the back corner. There are about 30 of the kids here, all of them in their seats. The trio of seniors from outside keep not whispering about me. They really need a new hobby. Our teacher for this class is Goldilocks, the principal of the Fae school. She looks like a little cherub with blonde hair, but make no mistake, Goldilocks is evil. Our principal flits to the front of the class and slaps her enchanted lollipop against her palm. Everyone quiets. Good morning, class. Good morning, Goldie, say the students. Every so often, I introduce the new additions to our little community. There hasn't been anyone in ages, so I'm very excited for the news today. One of the 3 seasons raises a hand. Goldie gestures to her. Yes, Autumn. We've had a new girl for a while now. Autumn points to me. It's Ella. You should introduce her, says Spring. Ella? Goldie stares at me as if she's seeing me for the first time. When did you get here? A while ago. You don't have wings, says Goldie. I'm aware. It's my back. Goldie's upper lip curls as if she's been asked to scoop up sewage from with her bare hands. I suppose I should introduce you. Everyone, this is Ella. She doesn't have any wings, and we don't know why she's here. I heard it's a shifter thing, offers Winter. Every school has a group of popular kids who can interrupt anyone, including the principal, at Westlake Prep. That's the 3 seasons. Huh? Goldie stares at me and shivers. Moving on. What I really wanted to lead off with today is our newest student. Everyone, please join me in welcoming Jacoby, the dark elf. My stomach sinks. I quickly scan windows and doors, trying to see if there's any easy escape route. No such luck. I cross my fingers under my desk. Maybe this isn't my Jacoby. There are a ton of dark elves running around, right? It doesn't mean that the guy I've had confusing feelings about since forever is going to walk into my classroom at Westlake Prep. Yet, sure enough, it's my Jacoby who steps across the threshold. Oh, crap. Jacoby slides into the open seat next to mine. Hello, Ella. The principal starts going on and on about the various types of fae, including fairies, pixies, and elves. She then talks about how elves are more important than anyone else. I pay scant attention at best. Why? My day has just gotten worse. It's not only that Jacoby is here. Blackovar just appeared at the front of the classroom as well. I scanned the faces. Does anyone else see her? No. So that's good. It also means that she's still my fairy godmother, but beside the point. What are you looking at? Asked Jacoby. Nothing, I counter. And what are you doing here? Learning. It's very important, don't you think? I'm paying attention to the class, thank you very much. Winter starts whispering to Jacoby, which thankfully distracts the guy. Meanwhile, Blackaver starts miming someone walking around super proudly with her face scrunched up. Okay, so that's Marchesa. Then my fairy godmother starts making soundless paw noises while showing her hands blowing apart. I mouth one name. Marchesa. Blackaver shakes her head. That's a no. Another silent word follows. Store? I ask. This time Blackaver nods. Yes, in other words, there's trouble at Cinder Mercantile. Blackaver is a classic fairy template, so it's possible she's lying. Even so, that's not a risk I can take. And in truth, I've been worried about Cinder for ages. I guess It's time to face my past. And that is the next chapter of our sweet dear Ella. Poor Ella, she's getting bullied for not having any wings. If only they knew who they were really messing with, though, right? And Jacoby turning up like that in a class, we did not know this had happened. And why? Just why is Jacoby so insistent on stalking poor Ella? I don't know. I just don't know yet. But I'm sure the answers will come along. Thank you for listening and many blessings.